Hello, good afternoon and welcome back. I'm Ursa and this is Heat 607. We're almost getting there now. Jumping straight into it, we've got Korea, we've got the Cree, we've got Scythia, or however you want to pronounce it. Scythian Empire? I think that's probably it. India, backed up by Gandhi, and England. Possibly, in my humble opinion, the best country, but also possibly one of the worst sort of AIs in the Rise and Fall. I don't know whether or not it's going to work out like that, but I've got a strong suspicion that good old Vicky is going to muck this up by settling really far away from her in cities and losing them to loyalty, because England is somewhat broken on this, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Every time I load this up, I just get that wonderful smile. Oh, Alexander, you make this experience all the better. And jumping in, we've got good old Alexander in the top right of the map. We have got Korea over on the right again, employing our favourite start. We've got India already settling down in the bottom right. Well done, Calcutta's popped up very quickly there. We've got the Scythian Empire in the bottom left. We've got England in the left. And we've got Poundmaker and the Cree in the top left. And again, it looks like every single one of the computers this time around has settled, surprise surprise, in exactly the same place. Why? Why do they do that? No one knows, but my goodness, it's frustrating. Looks like Poundmaker is actually the first person to get their third city down. England spreading out, as you might expect, as is Scythia. India also going down, so yeah, Poundmaker way ahead of the others, and it's probably because of that early trader. These trader units for the Poundland, oh god, Poundland. Oh god, here we go. Oh, looks like Scythia is bugged once again. The settler makes his way to the bit where she wants to settle, and then goes back, forward, back, forward, back, forward. Oh look, he's done it again. Why are you doing that, Scythia? Scythia. I'm just gonna, throughout this entire video, I'm gonna try and pronounce that civ differently every time. I think that's gonna be the least annoying thing I could do. Poundmaker already with his fourth settler coming down, and his improved scouts all start with one promotion, I think, which is a little bit cheaty if you ask me, but never mind. It's employing the sort of Shoshone attitude to the game, isn't it? Oh, I miss the Shoshone. They were a great civ. Oh, and it looks like England are actually going to settle nearby. Go on, if you put them in that space there, England, I'm going to be impressed. Now, I have high hopes for Scythia in this playthrough. The ability to spam horseman units like crazy is something that's really, really useful, and I'm hoping employed with the computer's inability to use any form of clever technology and just smashing troops against walls over and 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 over. I'm hoping the extra horses they get would serve well for that, but we shall see. They have settled right next to Gandhi, who are pretty much the worst people to employ that tactic against, so we'll see if it works out. Poundmaker with his fourth down already, which is good. It looks like, is this Korea? Yeah, Korea got a settler as well, so it looks like they're also going for the Diamond 4 city settle thing. Korea, again, I'm expecting to do fairly well in this. The computer normally is very good at running away with the science with Korea. Very good AI actually on that one. So everybody now except Korea with 4 cities. Sheffield settled over on the left hand of the map. You've got Neapolis over here and Bangalore all settled. Korea though, with their 4th settler, pushing towards the centre of the map, and we've seen in multiple heats thus far, if you settle closer to the centre of the map early on, you tend to do quite well. It's the second wave of people that normally lose out, so getting that first settler in, normally a really good move, and it looks like Mr. Cree over here is doing the same thing, another settler coming down, so interesting to see what happens. I'm expecting a lot of weird wars to pop up with Poundmaker in this map, because of the alliances, so don't be surprised if we see various people just randomly going to war with him for no reason whatsoever. I'm expecting it. England now approaching with their own settler, but I was expecting England to settle a lot quicker into the middle of the map here. Korea, the first people to be doing it. I mean, Sheffield was a fairly aggressive 4th city push, I will give it to them, but again, oh, and look at this, that, oh my god, how do you pronounce that? Aktar Kapoop. Kakup. Akhtar Kakup. Yeah, that's it. That totally got that under control. My eagle eyes tell me that Korea are the first people to get a swordsman, and that is a really good early game representation of an AI doing well. As soon as they jump on the old swordsman it's going to be one of those playthroughs. Bandwagon. There we go. Look, they're doing well. That's all I'm trying to say. This is what I was talking about with... Oh, hang on. Whoa. This is much more interesting. So Korea and India both declare war on the Cree. India is an interesting one. India are nowhere near, so India are kind of just jumping on the old friend wagon there. But Korea have a lot of swordsmen. They're a little bit too far away. I'm not expecting that to actually happen and anything to really come about from that war, but it's worth keeping an eye on it just for now. Now, what I was going to say before I was rudely interrupted was that we've got the second wave of settlers coming in now. I say that, yeah, like you can see 1, 2, 3. Now, these settlers are likely to lose loyalty quickly, so you've got to pick your spot right. And actually, one is going to get screwed. Oh, you look, Scythia being quick with the old settle there, and India losing out massively. England, I'm expecting to settle fairly in place there. That would be a good settle for them, but we'll see where England go. England have a habit, as I've said before, of settling ages away from their own lands. Let's see if they do settle in place there. Yeah, there's Bristol. But Bristol already losing out on loyalty. That is surprising. It doesn't feel like it's that far away from Sheffield there, but never mind. India, you're going to have to move yourself into either this little gap or back onto your own little peninsula there. You've missed out, Gandhi. Too slow. Just thinking about nukes too much, aren't you? Sat back in Delhi just going, the world, it could be bathed in nuclear fire. Just wait your time, Gandhi, wait your time. You'll be able to nuke them later. Turn 50 and already the middle of the map is becoming just a battleground for religions. You can see England, Scythia, India all seem to have religions. I don't think Korea have one. They haven't stooped to that level, which means probably Mr. Poundmaker over here has got one, because I don't think on any of the playthroughs so far I've seen Alex manage to pick up one. Sorry, Alexander, but you know what? Actually, checking in with our settler AI, look at him. 4 cities, very quickly, barbarians all solved. Doing well. Good on you. In fact, it's debatable that you're almost doing better than India, although they have just settled down here. All cities at the moment, though, nice and safe in terms of loyalty. Now, it looks like Poundmaker and the Cree are going to be able to sort of nab either this middle gap in here. I think because of the way the people have settled. Actually, they could settle right in the middle there. Or they're going to go and settle up towards Alexander. Both the Korea and India have now made peace with the Cree. Nothing happened. I don't think I even saw a single volley be fired. Maybe a couple of the oh my god, Uktikatao or Tikata. You know, I'm not gonna bother. I'm not gonna bother. I'm so sorry. English, eh? We take us out of England and we're inculturally idiots. Again, I'm hoping we haven't got the old traditional I'm going to leave a settler in my capital and not doing anything with them bug going on with old Scythia there. It would be a shame if that were to happen. The thing that I've noticed, and I don't know about you guys, but there is a bit of a habit of these kurgans being built everywhere, pointlessly. Like, they're just not very good. They don't do much for Scythia. They don't really get any food, they don't do anything like that. And it doesn't look like they're really building horses at all, either. Which is really, really odd. It's just full of swordsmen and archers. Now, that's really strange. I think it's probably this bug with civs still, where all the computers are just being, like, completely stupid and not doing anything to do with their own policies at all. But I really hope that's not the case, because I really wanted to see, like, a full-blooded Scythia here. So already we have 2 tiers of civ. We've got the civs with 6 cities, such as Korea. Hang on, keep an eye on that. India have got 6 as well, and I think that Cree has 6, which is quite cool. England, 5 cities, Scythia, 5 cities, but that was an interesting war there. So it looks like Cree, and again, are doubled up by a war declaration from England and India, I think it was. Now that is, it would be a problem if it were the fact that Cree had anyone near them, but again, they don't. In fact, actually, with catapults, it's a lot of catapults actually. Oh my god, Cree, you're building catapults. Oh no, please don't tease me like this. Don't become a functional war-waging civ and then just tease me into believing that you're going to conduct a war. Please don't do it. Just. Oh, I really want to see the Cree do well. I just want to see anyone do well. I want to see a computer march at a full army up to somebody and attack competently. Like, could you imagine? Goodness, that'd be too much. Well, it looks like the Cree are chucking loads of units into the ocean to go and attack England, but England have privateers, or caravels I should say, because England, that's what they do, they have boats. I mean, look at the amount of the great admirals they have just everywhere. Just don't take on England in the sea, that's the one thing that would be a bad thing. Oh my god, Preston, now that is a cheeky settle. That is going to wind Scythia up no end. Like, why would you do that? That's such a bad move, that. Cree and India making peace, but no such luck at the moment with the Cree in England. It looks like the Cree are going to land probably a decent amount of units onto the English mainland. Now, this has it just has this sort of threat of being quite a good, competent attack here, but I just feel like they haven't landed any of the units. If they can get like catapults and crossbows all around a city, they will be able to attack. But again, they're going for the capital rather than sort of working their way down in a defendable way. It means that even if they win the capital, they're not going to be able to keep it from loyalty. The AI just seems to not really take loyalty into account when they wage war. So it looks like Cree have finally managed to land some units, but just as England get musketmen, both empowering their walls and also creating just like a wall of death that the Cree are going to get nowhere near being able to beat. Just wait for all these swordsmen just to all get upgraded to musketmen at about the same time, and the Cree, and unfortunately this attack it's not going to go very well for you. I mean, you do have catapults, that's it, in range, but 68 strength. You're going to need more than a catapult, you're going to need a bombard for those. The Cree in England making peace with nothing switching hands, so nothing really happened there. Oh, but that's interesting. Scythia have now lost their city. Actually, the pincer movement from England there really just cutting off Scythia from its own city. That's going to be a difficult one. And again, Scythia just doesn't have any horses up. They've got to take back Preston quickly and then go after Bristol. That's the only way that Scythia are going to get back into this. Otherwise, they're going to find themselves wedged into this little bit of the land with that settler just cowering in their capital. Please, don't kill us. Korea, though, just biding their time, doing themselves very well. I just like these musketmen corps just randomly lying around. They've got great engineers, which is a good sign. They've got great scientists, which is a good sign. That's a sign that they're doing well, not only in science, but also in production and in culture, because they've got these cores already. I'd be a little bit worried about Korea by now. I mean, especially with 20 population, that's insane. I mean, Poundmaker might be doing as well as he wants, but it might not work very well for you. Everybody's starting to tech up now. You've got musketmen, you've got bombards everywhere, so this is just a good time just so we can check in on everybody and see what the mountain starter's like. This is always a good representation of how somebody's approaching the game. 2 campuses around these central mountains for Poundmaker. That's a good sign. I like to see at least 2 campuses round. England, again, 2 campuses. They haven't even bothered to go for a holy site. Good on you, England. Just don't even bother getting into that holy battle. It's never going to work for you. Scythia, ooh, triple holy site. You're going to regret that, I feel. Faith doesn't really get you very far, as does India as well. That is a shame. Now, Korea will be a bit weird because they're not really supposed to put districts next to other districts, and actually their science districts are now completely surrounded by lots of other stuff, which is not going to be good, but looks like they've got a couple of holy sites. Is that no, that's a commercial hub. I thought that might be an entertainment district, but nothing going so far. Alex, look at Alex. He's actually doing reasonably well. 11 population in his capital. I'm looking forward to seeing what Alexander as a deity AI is going to do for us later in the game. Oh, Poundmaker, are you going to try and settle in this sort of central area? That would be a nice cheeky place to pop a city, just in that middle bit. You should be able to keep it. Yeah, there we go, look, they've done it. Now, what's the loyalty looking like? Rebellion in 68 turns, that's nowhere near imminent. Oh, and India pinch Scythia's city, so India now do have a foothold. That puts India with 7 cities. They are a little bit of a dark horse here. India have a habit of getting very good tech and very good population later in the game, so we might not be done with them just yet. Oh, the Cree's going after England for round 2. Again, it looks like a fairly competent naval invasion here. If they can land the musketmen, if they can get the bombards down. They've even brought a battering... Oh my god. They've brought a battering ram. I cannot believe... I refuse to believe this. This is too exciting for me. Cree, what are you doing? This is almost a competent attack. Their problem, though, is that England have got a lot of land units in the centre of the map. If they're not careful, these musketmen... and actually, England have got a bombard as well. They could go after one of Cree's cities. No. Scrap that. England are retreating somewhere. Yeah, this is the part of the plan that the Cree are just not enjoying. The fact that England have sea dogs, they've got caravels. I mean, every time they try and land units, they just get, beaten off. But actually, privateers on their way now. So, it's too late. The Cree have got a navy and they're going to be attacking with it. But we'll see if it actually works out for them. Because England are a naval powerhouse in this game. They do very well at naval combat. Actually, I'm impressed that England have actually kept all of their cities in the same rough area. I was very much expecting them to go after people and just be, just like stick a city over here and lose it to loyalty. It's what I've seen in a lot of practice games of England so far. Interestingly, India are now losing their central city, so the loyalty is very much in question here. They just don't have the population in the immediate area, which is really weird, because India are so good at getting population, but... yeah, no, never mind. I have seen an ironclad somewhere. Yeah, Korea just randomly dancing around with ironclads now. I do think Korea have got a decent tech lead going along here now. And that's sort of to be expected, although I do think the Cree are keeping up nice and ably. You've got caravans scattered everywhere, which is kind of what you'd expect. In terms of wonders as well, the Pound Maker has got a ton. I mean, look, if we have a look, we've got Scythia over here. I can see at least the Oracle. Yeah, that's the Oracle. You've got the Magabudi Palace, which is not how you pronounce it. The Great Lighthouse, the Chichen Itza. So that's 5 pyramids. There's one under here as well, the Potato Palace, I think. There's Colossus. That's 8. What's this one here? That's Alabama, which is 9. St. Peter's Palace, or St. Basil's Cathedral, sorry, in St. Peter's Square. 10. So they've got at least 10 wonders. Actually, that's incredible. The Cree have done very well at wonder whoring. Oh, they've made peace as well. London does have a chip out of his wall, which is surprising. But peace for on all sides. Peace for everybody. Where's this Korean army going though? Look at this. Scythia has declared war on England. Oh, now this could be interesting. Oh, for God's sake. So, instead of marching this knight army, again, knights, not horsemen, but knights, so, never mind. Instead of marching that over to Preston and trying to attack the city, they're going to go across the sea that England clearly have naval superiority over, and they're going to try and smash the units against Newcastle. I mean, why? Why would you do that? Oh, and the city's flipped as well, which means that's probably going to go to England now because it's been... I can't go back to Scythia. I don't think it'll go to Korea or the Cree. I think it'll go to England, that one. Oh, interestingly, England putting down infantry, so this is a really, really bad for Scythia to attack, especially via the sea. If they're just putting infantry up everywhere, then they're going to get pushed back. And actually the Cree, as well with infantry corps, I'm going to guess Korea have probably got it. But no, actually they've just got musketmen still, so very select group here. Now, where is this Korean army going? Like, do we know? Is that going after... For a second I thought that was going after Granada, but it doesn't look like it is. Is it going to go after the Cree? That would be such a weird place to attack. Oh, I'm interested now. Ooh, Korea declares war on the Cree, as we kind of thought they might, which is just an appallingly bad move. I can't even watch, but Scythia declaring war on Korea as well. That's actually not going to make too much difference. Wow, England have a decent military in the middle of the map now. They're going to just go and take this free city by the scruff of its neck. It looks like they might. And yeah, look, the Scythian army already being dispersed across the sea. They've got sea dogs, they've got frigates, they've got ironclads now, England. I mean, you're not going to get anywhere.